Hi, today we're going to prepare some pesto salmon. Now you don't have to use pesto, but I'll tell you what, everybody who's tried it loves it. So since we're using fish, first thing we're going to do is make a bed for the fish. You can try any bed you want. Our favorites are either onion or spinach, or of course onion and then spinach. So let's get started. Here's the onion. I've cut it North Pole, South Pole, cut it from pole to pole, and I put the flat side against my machine, and I'm using the number 2 cone. Okay, and I think I'm going to need a little more than that, so the rest of it. If you haven't got this, it makes life so much simpler. So, I spread this out. Get it nice and even. And then I take a handful of spinach. Now spinach is made mostly of water, so if you don't like the wateriness at the bottom that you'll get at the end, then you can just do without doing the spinach. But it's good for flavor, lots of iron. Okay, now we've done the onion and spinach, and now we'll put in the salmon. Look at this. Isn't it wonderful that they cut it in the store just the way you want it? Of course, I cut it that way. Okay, now, next thing we're going to do is we're going to get our pesto. Now I like a thicker pesto. Look for the ones that are around 300 milligrams of salt. The ones that have 600 and 720 or whatever, that's just too much sodium. Okay, so I'm going to put it on here nice and thick, and then I'll spread it out. This particular one is called basil pesto from Mezzetta. I also like the one that's called Simply Pesto. I'll give it a little tilt here. And there we go. All right. Alrighty now. Now we've done that. Now if I had some tomatoes, I can put some tomatoes on there. I happen to have orange slices. I like them instead of the lemon. The lemon sometimes seems a little bit too citrusy, harsh, whereas this has a nice flavor to it. Okay, and lastly, I have some organic broccoli. I like using the fresh broccoli instead of the frozen because, again, you'll have less soupiness in the bottom when you're finished. So I want to make sure it's not hindering the lid, and I clean out the rim here, make sure that nothing's going to prevent my seal. And there we go. I put my lid on. Ah, you see how it sticks up here? Well, what I do is I turn up, and as soon as it drops, there you go. Leave it alone. If I have to go all the way around and it never drops, you open it up, put a thumb hole, and put that in the thumb hole. That's all there is to it. Now we're done. We put it on 350. When it clicks, I put it on 175, and then I cook it for, since it's fresh, 25 minutes. If it was frozen, 30 minutes. And you're going to love the way this tastes.